Welcome to Traffic Jam. My name is Leroy, and I'm gonna get right to it. I'm gonna talk about Raw last night and tell you why that it's so middle of the road right now, and why they are just taking high risks right now. I could talk about Ron Killings making his debut, cutting his hair in front of the crowd, say that this 53-year-old man is going to take over the WWE. And I like Truth, aka Ron Killings. I like him, man, and he's a good he's a great worker. He really is. He's been with the company for 17 years. Uh Once when Vince McMahon was around, and he's for the people, man. And I just have an issue with where you're going to use him in. And if he's going to be a serious a competitor and a serious top guy, you got to give him a championship run. Like without a championship run with him, it's not good enough. And they don't know what they have in store. And I just feel like the momentum right now is going to slow down just a tiny bit each week, because now you got to give him legitimate opponents to. Like, is he going after John? I mean, obviously he's going after John Cena and see if he can get that title from him. But I don't see him getting the title from John Cena for all people, because John Cena winning the title is best for business, and I will talk to him about John Cena in a moment. But I just don't know what WWE is going to do with him, because now you got to give him, because he's going to be on Raw, is he going to be on SmackDown? Like, I thought the man was on SmackDown, but I keep forgetting he's on Raw, man. But you get the idea. But you got to give him opponents moving forward and take over it, because if you just let this like drag out and don't get to point A to point B, you'll ruin the moment, and then people start hating you again. So yeah, I will talk about CM Punk. Well, I'll say John Cena first, then CM Punk. John Cena came with that interest in the beginning, like always, the most generic one, milking a crowd that says that you brought the wrong guy back, and you guys are pathetic. And he's really getting heat with the crowd, and hearing that he's just a gimmick and he's just a circus clown. That's what he called R-Truth is. I'm like, man, yeah, he's really like talking. Well, I would say Barry R-Truth, not Ron Kills, but R-Truth as it is. But uh, he was killing him in the crowd and getting heat with it. And all of a sudden, CM Punk comes out and interrupts John Cena, and people change CM Punk, and he had to get something off his chest. He called him a fraud. You're a betrayal. You're nothing. Like you can name. I'm just paraphrasing what CM Punk is saying. Like without those people, you and me wouldn't be where you're at. And he's saying that you stick for the final boss to stick up to his, with his rear end, and now I'm sticking for the people. Now, I think John C could have said, well, if you're sticking for people, then why did you left in 2014? But I know that he'll say because of the guy ain't working there, the big guy ain't working for you anymore. So you get the idea. So they'll fight at Night of Championship, Night of Champions, and I just feel like they'll get one more match with that. I think they're just rushing this now. Now they got to build this as a story. I think Night of Champions is next month. We'll see. He'll be a victim from Randy Orton. So yeah, uh, yeah, that's gonna happen. Could talk about Gunther as the win the heavyweight championship. I had said this. Jey Uso was not a national champion. Let's just say that. Uh, he was hurt. I could understand that. From Money in the Bank, he got beat up from that tsunami from Braun Reed and Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker with the spear, and then that match with Logan Paul and John Cena and the tag team with Cody Rhodes. And he wasn't himself, man. And I know he brought his son out there. I think it was a significant to get that babyface tactic to get sympathy from him. I just feel that Gunther should have never lost that championship. I still say that from WrestleMania, he should have never lost it. But I didn't understand giving the title to Jey Uso. Think this was going to be a long run feud when he has so many obstacles he has to go through. And yeah, man, he folded like a chair, and I'm talking about Jey Uso. The Yeet movement was not happy about that night, and I was happy that Gunther won that championship. So it was nice. It was an icing on the cake for me at that night. It was. I could talk about the women's segments, man. I could go through a lot of things, but I'm just gonna cut it short. They need to do better. I just don't understand it. Nikki Bella and Liv Morgan was like, man. Becky Lynch and returning of Bailey attacking her while Lyra Valkyria was watching, man. And the 9 champions of the qualifier, I don't understand it, man. Like they don't have no, there's no emotion with this. So I mean, the fans will, but as the smart fans, we don't care about the women's division. So yeah, man, this was a middle of the road Ross show. So how long they're gonna have this momentum? Probably go back to the same front they had last week and the week before, man. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. This was a middle road show. Um, it moved me a couple of ways, and then it just like drained the heck out of me because that show is so long, man. It really is. And watching 2 hours of that, it's really can really take a toll on you on that show. It just is, man. But they'll get the pop. I could do another segment on why Triple H is a, you know what, but that'll be in the next video. So just look out for that. Thank y'all for tuning in. You have a good one.